Welcome to the Honey Love Dating Academy YouTube channel. My name is Erica J. Holston, aka Coach Honey Love. I'm so excited that you are here today. This is a community where we talk about dating tips and strategies to help you date like a future wife. I have a motto to say, don't date like a girlfriend, date as a future wife. So I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you feel led to subscribe to it. I'm so passionate talking about dating men, overcoming dating obstacles, and for you to finally meet your future husband. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. That is three signs a man wants you to become the new woman versus his future wife. Now, you know, when it comes to dating, how some men can make you feel like you are the new woman, you are the new thing to do. So, from my personal experience being a single woman before I got married, there was a guy that I was dating, and at that time, I was going out to the club. So, I was at the club with him, and we had good conversations. And I just remember us looking in the mirror together, dancing, having a good time. And he looks at me and he says to the mirror, as we are looking in the mirror together, he says to me, "We look good together, don't we?" It was in that moment that I had realized that I was the new woman. And it crushed my heart because I knew my value was far worth being that new woman. So, what about you? Have you ever felt like you was the new woman and the guy that you were dating, you didn't truly feel compatible with him? And so for myself in that moment, I had a decision to make. Did I want to be with this guy to be the new woman, or would I want to become my future husband's wife? And it took me a little while to go on that dating journey to discover who I was, the qualities that I had wanted in a man, and for me to have some resolutions like, hey, this is not what I want, but this is what I want. And so for him and I, we didn't last very long. And I was glad that I did not involve myself with him. So my point is that you know the motive of a man when he shows you. There's a saying that Maya Angelou has, when people show you who they are, believe them. So my first tip is this. When a man shows you who he is, believe him, especially if he is not aligned with the woman that you are, or he isn't going in the direction that you feel like you will want to go with him. It's nothing that you have to feel ashamed about. You don't have to feel guilty, or you don't have to force yourself to fit into his box. If anything, you need to be yourself. Be the woman that you need to be, and just know that God will actually send you your future husband your way. You're going to feel compatible with him, and you're not going to be the new woman, but you're actually going to become his future wife. And there are going to be certain signs that you will be able to see in the dating stage. And one of the things is that you're going to feel the connection. So when it comes to my tip number two, is that when a man wants you to be his new woman or the new project, there's definitely going to be a disconnection, but he's going to make it seem like, oh, it's all good. Now, have you ever dated a man where he made you feel like, oh, it's all good? You know, you're this, I'm that, and we look good on paper, but there's something about him that makes you feel like there is a disconnection. And so, as Coach Honeylove, I help single women when it comes to them feeling a disconnection and for them not to feel like they need to force themselves to become that woman or to become the pick me woman. If anything, you want to be the future wife where you feel the connection, you feel the chemistry, you feel that compatibility, and you know that this is a man that God will want you to be with. So don't be the woman where you feel like you need to force yourself to become the woman that he wants you to become, or don't feel like you need to force yourself to become the agenda that he has and just to go along with his agenda or to go along with the flow. If anything, you know the qualities that you desire. You know the things you want to experience. You know the ways that you want to feel. And you are a woman. You are a beautiful woman. You have worked so hard in your life, and I understand all of that. But when it comes to dating, it's going to be so important for you to feel that connection. And so, for myself, when I had met my husband, I decided that I was going to wait for that connection. I wasn't going to force myself to be with this guy just to be in a relationship. I wasn't going to go with the flow anymore. No, ma'am. I've been there and I had done that. But when it came to my husband, I had said to myself, I'm going to wait for an authentic connection. I'm going to be with a man that makes me feel like no other man has ever made me feel. And so, for yourself, are you willing to wait? Are you willing to wait for your future husband to come along, for him to say things, for him to do things, for God to confirm that this is your future husband? Honey, let me tell you, it is such a rewarding feeling to know that a man is willing to be his authentic self. You are willing to be your authentic self. And for the two of you to be able to talk and to go out on dates and to have those good experiences and to not see any red flags, but to say, you know what, as time goes on, as him consistently showing up, I feel like I can actually see a future with him. I feel an authentic connection. I feel a way this man, my future husband, can make me feel that no other man has been able to make me feel. So much to the point, okay, that he can make you feel like pinch me. Okay? Because when I was in my pinch me phase, listen, I was grateful. I was grateful that I had a man who is a man of God, who knows how to love me, knows how to communicate, is interested in the same things that I was interested in, who has the same goals that I had, who can help me to work on my weaknesses and to make me become a better woman. These are the types of characteristics, these are the types of experiences that you can have on your dating journey. And, some dating coaches will tell you just do this, this, that, and you'll be able to position yourself as a wife, and your husband will find you just like that. And I'm going to share with you, when God sends him, it's no mistakes. When God sends him, he will send confirmations. And for myself, I was willing to wait. I was also intentional about some things too, by having engaging conversations and different things like that. So wait for that connection, right? Because you want a man to see you as a wife, not just a woman, not just, oh, he's just a casual dater and you're the it woman at the moment. No. Later are the days to date a man that wants to play games. As Coach Honeylove, I don't want a man to be playing with your heart, to play with your feelings, to do whatever he thinks that he wants to do, and for you to go along with the agenda, for you to go with the flow. No, ma'am. Okay? So wait for that connection and don't try to force yourself to feel for a man. But for you to know when you have that connection, when he comes, and it's going to feel like a refreshing feeling, a feeling that you have not ever experienced before. And so my third tip is when a man does not care about the things that you care about, and you get a sense that he's just saying things just to say things, you know, like you may call it your gut, you may call it your intuition, you may call it you prayed about it and God showed you that this was not it. So, if you have certain values, if you have certain morals, if you care about certain things, if you have non negotiables that you care about, for example, I'll give you a prime example. You don't want to date somebody that smokes, and the guy that you are seeing, he smokes. Well, that may be a non negotiable for you. So you care about being around secondhand smoke and you don't want to date a smoker. So if he doesn't mind smoking, but you do mind a man that's smoking, well, you may not be compatible. So when you date a man who cares about what you care about, you could be on a trajectory for a fruitful future marriage. But as far as a man who just wants to date a woman and doesn't care about the things that you care about, or questions things that you care about, or questions things that really matter to you, like really matter to you, like don't allow him to chip away at your value system. Don't allow him to make you to become a woman that you aren't. If anything, date a man that cares about the things that you care about, that values the things that you value. And again, that you feel a authentic connection with him. And you feel like you don't need to change for him. If anything, when your future husband comes along, he's going to appreciate everything about you and to ask you this one question: where have you been? Okay, girl, where have you been? I didn't mean to yell, but I just got excited because I believe that you can position yourself as a future wife, that you don't have to dumb down your dating standards, that you can meet a man right where you are and he'll be where he is. You go out on beautiful dates, you have like really beautiful chemistry in your conversations where you feel like you're talking to your best friend, or you feel like you are talking to a friend you haven't talked to in a while. And it feels good, like, and you're not dating a guy, oh, let me check this list off, let me check that list off. And it gets boring. No, like when you date your future husband, it's exciting, it's refreshing, and again, you'll be able to say, pinch me. Okay? So I hope that you are able to experience a love that you have never been able to experience before, where you feel like a man sees you, that he hears you, that he values the same things that you value. Okay? And so this is just a taste of what it's like to be in the actual Honey Love Dating Academy where we have master classes and we talk about love, we talk about men, we talk about what to stay away from, we talk about toxic relationships, we talk about how to position yourself as a wife, right? So if you want to join, I want to invite you to join the official Honey Love Dating Academy. Just click on the link in my channel bio, and I will be happy to see you, happy to talk with you, and happy that you will come and you will even ask your questions. And I'm going to be there to support you. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Until next time.